Good morning, everybody. Sure hope everybody's got a great start to their day. Here we are, Christmas Eve. Val, good morning. And thank you for sharing your family memories. Donna, good evening. Donna's only a few hours away from Christmas. I think she's got 3 hours to wait, and it'll be Christmas Day for her. Roger Blair, up early. Yeah, we celebrate Christmas, but for us here on the East Coast, Christmas is still 17 hours away. Thank you, Val. And everybody remember Richie last night. He's got a family member only identified as Mr. C. Pray that he and his team gets back safely from their business trip. There you go, Donna. That's what it's there for, is for people to have fun. And you can do several of people who are usually in chat. You can do exclamation and their short name, and Nightbot will return a little blurb about them. I need to make some additions. Spirit the Sky Blue. Yeah, I live by myself, Donna. It is 7:10 a.m. here on the East Coast. Spirit the Sky Blue. Every time I see you in chat, uh, Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky starts playing in my head. I don't know if that's uh, a good association for you, but that's what happens. And last night, I gave an example question for what the music channel will be doing. And the question was, what is your go to song to get you into a positive attitude? And mine would be Collective Soul, and the song is Better Now. The album version, not the official video version. Because in the official video, they leave out the saxophone, and the album version has the saxophone playing. So it's upbeat, it's got a good message. I'm not sure, Donna. I'll come up with something. Since it's just me, whatever I fix, I'm going to be eating it for a while, leftovers. So I try to just fix whatever I feel like at the time. I'm taking a big chance here. Some of my lights came down, and if you hear a crash, it's me on a step stool, or formerly on a step stool, I should say. So let's see what happened now. C says I. I'll hold for a while. I guess it works. Yeah, that's not going to be an easy fix. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful sunrise here. if I could get the microphones to work where I had the microphone on the back porch and the camera aimed out the front door, that would be the perfect situation. Because the sun comes up looking out the front door, but the road noise is, I mean, it's bad enough as is. And when there's leaves on the tree, it looks like Godzilla, the outline of the two trees there. So that's kind of neat. Good afternoon, Sharon. I hope your day is going well. Oh, yes. Good luck, Val. I've heard if you'll run cold water in the sink, just turn it on and let it run, not necessarily fast, that it helps reduce the tears. Onions will make my eyes water, but boy, I sure do like them. Raw or cooked, doesn't matter. And you know the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, an onion a day keeps everybody away. We got a jet flying by. It's not going to let me do it. I was going to post the photo, but Michael Haywood, Merry Christmas to you too. I saw where they're going to play It's a Wonderful Life on NBC tonight at 8 o'clock. Sharon's chopping onions, Michael. Good morning, PMC. Jeanette. Jeanette, it's almost time for you to be in bed so Santa Claus will come. Like Donna, she's up late. Jeanette was doing a live stream the other day showing her Christmas tree, and she was decorating for Christmas. PMC, I appreciate you joining us while you have your coffee. Oh, you're welcome, Jeanette. You know, I try to support good people. I mean, a lot of times it's only put the channel on and the phone is on the charger. So I'm not very active in chat, but you know, I catch a couple of things going on and at least say hello to everybody. Sometimes I got something to say, sometimes not. Yes, it's really birds out in the backyard. That's why they don't sing all the time. Everything is real. The sometimes the birds get really loud and sometimes they stay quiet. The puppy alarm will go off from time to time. John P. What's for lunch, John P? Yeah, everything on this channel is nature and it's real. There's no faking it. It is what it is. And that's why I started the music channel. Is it's kind of started encroaching on the nature, so I think it was time to separate that out. Michael, the only thing, the best trekking experience, Grandfather Mountain, bar none. Grandfather Mountain is my favorite hike. It is 3 miles, and you climb 3 peaks, and then you turn around and come back and do the same thing over again. And the each peak is about 1,000-foot climb, and like I said, 3 miles out, 3 miles back. The views are fantastic. You just have to be disciplined. There's places where they've got like cables, and you hold on to the cables so you don't fall off the cliff. And one time, I think it was the second time I ever went up there, I was going along the cable, and it had one of the strands had broke and it stuck into my finger, but you can't let go. You can't jump. All I could do is just stop for a second, think about what's going on, uh, grab on with the other hand and unimpale myself slowly and steadily. And I always carry, first aid stuff, so it was no big deal. But I learned bring some work gloves with me. And they have ladders you have to climb. I think the highest peak is 6,000, 200 or 300 feet, something like that. But it's an excellent day trip. It's a couple hours drive, do the hike, a couple hours drive back. Yeah, what Nightbot just put up there, any of those people listed, if you type like for Roger Blair, exclamation Roger, it'll return a little snippet for Roger. And got Teacher Crizzy. Yes. Yeah, no, I froze when that little sliver went into my finger. I froze. Let me tell you, because if you flinched or anything, it's probably about a 75-foot drop bouncing off of rocks. And it's like there's one boulder up there. This is big as a house, and they got a ladder so that you can climb up on top of it. And there's always a strong wind on top of that boulder because there's nothing to block the wind there. And thank goodness somebody went with me the first time I went, and they warned me, and it's very true. Before you climb the ladder, you lock everything down. You don't have anything loose. And if something like if your hat blows off your head, let it go, because if you go after it, you're done for. Cisco lady, Merry Christmas. Oh, really, Cisco? Last day at work. And then you will be doing the big move. But when you get settled in, you let me know, because I want you to show me around. I got the Florida trip out of the way. Gettysburg would be a nice second trip. Face the Aces up there close to Gettysburg. Relatively speaking. Yeah, those who want to share their location, I try to, remember generally where they are, not specifics, because that's up to them. And if I get close to where they're at, I let them know. And if they want to meet up for a coffee, that's great. If they're not up to it, they're just not up to it. I wave at them as I drive by. No, sir. Been there once. Hope to get back there. I really do. I don't know what it is about El Moro, but I just like that. I really enjoyed that visit. Hopefully, I'll get down there, PNC, and you can show me a trail in the rainforest. Just remember, I'm a little old mountain man. I might not be able to keep up with you, especially in that high humidity situation. It's like going out west. The weather there is totally different. I think I would like to hike around places out west, but you just never know. Yeah, you'd be seeing a little bit of snow in those places. One time, me and a buddy of mine was hiking Grandfather Mountain, and we made it to the top of the boulder, hiking along, got to the top of the first peak. Everything was going really good. Got ready to go down the other side of that first peak, and that was the end of it. The other side of that peak, the trail was in the shade, and there was about 6 inches of ice on the trail. They had a cable to, kind of like a handrail, but with ice, no, safety first. Yeah, there used to be a weather station on top of Grandfather Mountain, and they know that they have had sustained winds of about 240 miles an hour, but they don't know how much past 240 because it blew the weather equipment away. They used to have a database that you could, search, and it was really neat. They had in the 50s, they had 3 weeks, I think it was, that it never got above zero. And the new channel for music, thank you guys so much. There's already 20 people with that channel, and I appreciate every last one of you. I need to figure out StreamYard so I can use it. Well, I hope so. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to uh, give out some information that people hadn't heard before. And I know there's going to be tons of information that I will learn that I didn't know. I don't even pretend to know everything, but uh, I tend to think in music. I mean, people will say a word or two and a song will come to mind. Like I said earlier, whenever I see Spirit in the Sky Blue, first thing I think of is Norman Greenbaum and Spirit in the Sky, and it starts playing in my head. When I get on my motorcycle, Bob Seger, Roll Me Away starts playing in my head. And if I'm going down the road and a hawk, this is phenomenal, but so many times I've been going down the road on a motorcycle and a hawk would just come up and fly in front of me. And of course, that's a line from the song. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I've been a Bob Seger fan since about 77, maybe 76. His hits are really good, but some of his lesser known or not biggest hits, however you want to put it, are my favorites. Alto sax, may he rest in peace. Uh, he could really convey some emotions on his saxophone. Plus, when the Eagles got into a little bit of a dead end on some of their songs for the long run, they called up Bob, told him what was going on, and while they were on the phone, he finished their songs or gave them enough, lyrics to where they were able to finish. Kathy Bates. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy, if you like music, I hope you'll come over to the music channel when I get it up and going. I'm going to keep this channel nature and get to talking about music so much. I wanted a separate channel. Oh, geez, PMC. I have no idea. Recently, I went to look for my Fleetwood Mac Rumors LP, and it is gone. I don't know what happened to it. And I also looked for my Kiss Alive, and it has wandered off. So with just that one album missing, that was one thing. Oh, Kathy, I don't harass you. I pick with you, and you love it, and you know it. Uh, so there's only two people, and this was when I was living in South Carolina, that had access to those albums, and it is very disappointing that either one of them would accidentally borrow them and forget to return them. But a lot of my stuff, I need to find an outlet to sell. I need to have an outlet to start selling some of my stuff, because at my age, I really need to start cutting back. Kathy, what part of North Carolina are they in? She's thinking about it. PMC, you be careful there. Uh, Farming can be hazardous, and I greatly appreciate all the work I know you put in. Yeah, Kathy, that's a part of the state that I seldom go to. Yeah, I tend to go to the mountains as opposed to the coast. But I would like to go to Wilmington and go to the USS North Carolina. I haven't been to that since I was a kid. We got some serious sunshine coming out now. Well, please thank him for his time served. And if he's in the sheriff's department, really thank him because that's often a thankless job. Well, I hope everybody's been good little boys and girls. So Santa leaves them a bunch of presents. Kathy, you just have to do something where he doesn't have a choice. He has to arrest you. Excuse me, guys, but I gotta fix this light thing. It's bugging the daylights out of me. I don't know why, but it is. We will get this permanently taken care of. There we go. Now, if I can get down without breaking something, that'll be even better. Oh, geez, Kathy. He really knows you well, doesn't he? Now we know the real story. Tony. Tony, my brother from down under. Tony, I'm starting a new channel. Talk about music so much. I'm starting a music channel. Let's see if I've still got it there. That's it. And as soon as I get 50 people, I will start doing one live a week talking about music. Tony knows a lot about music. Joy X, Princess, how are you? I can't wait to see what kind of stuff Kathy brings up about music. Yeah, it's moving right along. I created it Monday afternoon, and there's already 20 people. So, like I said, I appreciate every last one of y'all. Oh, Sharon, that's okay. Everybody knows. I really wish everybody could be here at the same time, but this is all about relaxing and getting stressed over stuff just goes against the whole premise. It's like Tony's getting relaxed before he goes to bed. Uh, our friends in the Philippines and Korea, they're getting relaxed after a long, stressful day. And people here on the East Coast, we're easing into our day. Tony, when I get this up and going, and I'm in central North Carolina, the north side of the state, close to Winston-Salem, Greensboro. Cartwheel in the moonlight. Hey, welcome. Tony, once I get it going, we're going to do that funny reaction. And I hope to be able to learn StreamYard and uh, have guests, come up on the panel and just talk music. Oh, Nashville. Well, if anybody's interested in music, I hope they'll come to the new channel. It's going to be very laid back. I'm going to attempt to have a couple of subjects to get things kicked off. And like I said, I hope that I can convey some information that maybe people in chat didn't know. And I know for sure there'll be people in chat giving out information I don't know. So learn some new stuff, maybe hear about a band we hadn't heard of before. I might be able to talk Sharon to come up on the panel. Don't have to come on camera. I'm moving my music playlist over to the new channel. I've got a couple of them moved already. I don't think I'll be as brave as Moggs and Stevie B and put the link in chat, but people I know that I can email or that I can text them by phone. But everything's open. This is just the start, and we'll see where it goes from there. I like group efforts. Got you, cartwheeling. See, cartwheeling makes me think of King Harvest dancing in the moonlight. It's one of those happy songs that has a dark background. Chihuahuas. Really? What part of Pennsylvania? Because I'm early next year. I hope to go to Gettysburg. Moggs, are your ears burning? I just mentioned you, Moggs. Teacher Chrissy. I've never been near that place either, Kathy. I've been east of there. I've driven up 81 through Harrisburg on my way to Boston area. But like I said, everything's new. Nothing's carved in stone. We're just going to see what happens. Kathy, where were you last night? Mike was there. Did you show up and I just missed you in text? When I'm up on the panel, I don't see all of the text. Kat, Moggs, if she says you're rude, that just means she likes you. Mike was in Mogollon Monster, Why the Fascination. He was up on the panel last night. I figured you were lurking out in the chat, Kathy. I know you don't want to miss the opportunity to let Mike pick with you. Marisa! Merry Christmas, Marisa. I've not seen you in way too long. Thank you, Marisa. Michael surprise you. He'll show up in the least likely place. But he always gets people laughing. Mogollon Monster, Moggs and Stevie V. Why the fascination? I have to be careful pronouncing Mogollon Monster this morning because I was listening to The Who, and they do Mongolian rock. Those birds were mooning the camera there a minute ago. Moggs, Kathy thinks you're rude and moody. Sharon, we understand. No big deal. Yeah, that's true. Mike has a way of interjecting replacement words that are synonyms to the original, which can convey humor in stories. He doesn't twist them, but he walks up to that line and leans over and sticks his tongue out. Mike's guilty of being a comedian for sure. If being a comedian was a crime, Mike would be locked up under the jailhouse. The door would be welded shut and the keys thrown away. Oh, Moggs, by the way, thank you. I checked this morning and the count is 20. At this rate, I might be able to go live before the end of the month. Well, you kind of baited it with the food you had. And instead of throwing the food out the window, you kind of sort of brought it into certain areas. Yeah, Kathy, but where did you put the cup? Oh man, hey, that's great, Moggs. Moggs is out fishing, easing into his day. Well, like I said, Kathy, if I can learn StreamYard, I'll get you to come up on the panel and you can tell your moose tales. we'll tie it into a novelty song somehow or other. Sharon, do you want to go fishing? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, because if you've never been, you never know. I mean, I think Stevie B said that she was never much of on fishing, and then Moggs showed her a few things, and boom. When you have free time, Moggs, I mean, you're helping me, so when somebody's helping me, I try to go by their schedule. Wait till after Christmas. Don't interrupt Christmas. Really, Sharon. Last night they were talking about goat's milk and cow milk and such. I got to run to Walmart. I'm out of milk. When I get back from Walmart, sure, I'll text you, Moggs. They were talking about straight milk and everything. I had an uncle who raised milk cows, and I walked up and was watching him milk a cow once, and yeah, he turned it right up, and I had fresh milk straight from the tap. He squirted some, got some on my face, so I don't know if I could do that these days, though. I know this: if you milk cows, you got one heck of a grip. Charlie, Charlie, good morning and Merry Christmas to you. Here we are on Christmas Eve. Because whole milk, that's some rich stuff, let me tell you. But I know this: the butter, that they got from the milk, that was the best butter I had ever had, bar none. I don't think I actually ever milked a cow. If I did, I don't remember it. That would have been over 60 years ago. Uh, Farmers, raising cows, any kind of farming. Uh, I appreciate those people because they understand you put in the work now and you get paid for it later. That I think that what they call the microwave society, everybody's got to have it now. I don't think that's a very good mindset for the general public. A buddy of mine from high school, he milks bulls, gets a different end product, but that's what he does for a living. Is he has uh, good stock? Uh, they would say quality bulls, and then they use the output of said bulls to inseminate other cows, and that's what his business is. That is very true. Donna's only got an hour until Christmas hits. Misty, good morning. Merry Christmas. We're doing real good today. I don't think anybody showed up from South America or Antarctica, but all the other spots are covered. Who has the headache? Yeah, they're doing pretty good today. And that's Moggs with Stevie B every Tuesday and Thursday night, 9 o'clock East Coast time. Where you never know what the conversation will go to. Has anybody seen Henry lately? I haven't seen him go live, and I haven't seen him in chat. Raymond also. I need to check and see. Probably just Yahoo not sending the notification. At least I hope that's what all it is. It's been a couple of weeks, and somebody subscribed to the new channel, and they were cryptic, but I I got the gut feeling that it was Mr. Lee. So time will tell. The last email I sent him, I never heard back. But he left a comment on Mog's channel a couple of weeks ago on a Thursday night show. With everything going on in the UK, they got to be real careful. I mean, when somebody can have a photo of them taken in Florida while they're on vacation and get back to the UK and get arrested for the photograph, that's just too much. One channel that comes up in my feed, I'm not subscribed to them, but it's a UK family that reacts to different videos about the United States. They got so interested in the subject of the United States, they went on vacation to New York a month ago or so. And now they're debating whether or not to move here. Definitely, they're going to be coming back for another visit. I would like to visit other places, but I don't know that I'd want to live anywhere other than here. It's like Florida is a great place to visit in the late fall and winter time, but I wouldn't want to be living there in the summer. New Hampshire and Boston is a great place to visit in the summertime, but boy, I wouldn't want to live there in the winter. And we got some people in chat now that wasn't here earlier. Just a reminder, Richie's family, Mr. C, him and his work buddies. Let's pray they all get back safe. Yeah, Italy's one of those places I'd really like to visit. I mean, here in the States, something old to us is 200 years old. Over there, they've got stuff that's thousands of years old. You know, Tina, good morning. I thought you might show up. Tina was leaving comments like 2 hours ago. Good morning and Merry Christmas Eve. Tina, I hope you were listening earlier. Sharon was letting us know that one of her things on her bucket list was to milk a cow. Mm. Oh, thank you. And things are moving right along. There's when I woke up this morning and checked, there was 20. So when I started the camera at dawn, I think it was 3 or 4 months before I got up to 20. And this has only been this afternoon will be 2 days. But I mean, when you got, Moggs and Stevie B promoting the channel, I mean, let's face it, it's going to be off to a big start. And it's warm here this morning. It was like 50 degrees when I first got up. I think it's going to be like 65 this afternoon. It was 20 this morning for the music. When I announced the music channel, there was about 10 people left the camera channel. I mean, just instantly, boom. So I don't know if they mistook that I would be getting rid of this channel, which I'm not going to do. Say what? You're kidding, Moggs. Where did 30 some people come from in the last 2 hours? Wow. Well, it looks like I'll be going live Friday night. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube will allow you to go live with 50. And like I said, I do not claim to be an expert, but people have asked me to do this, and I think, oh, temperature. Oh, thank you. See that little bit of delay, and whoa, I totally jumped to the wrong conclusion. That's okay. Gives me something to laugh at. 30 some people that quick. Yeah, that was like, whoa, my mind is blown. Nah, don't do that. Like I said, it gave us something to laugh at. That's the thing about this delay. I mean, uh, it's easy to get tripped up. Uh, PMC, he is the best at keeping up with chat. I mean, he doesn't miss a beat. He will read every line in chat and he will talk about every line in chat. And he's just that smooth. And this channel is about to hit a couple of milestones. I'm pretty sure before the end of the year, I will have posted 1,000 videos. And that's including the lives. Yeah, I mean, just you see something, put a video, and then do a couple of lives, and boom, before you know it, there it is. But that's for the lifetime of the channel. Uh, and just trying to share my part of the world and do silly stuff that put a smile on people's face. Occasionally get people to think. The kitchen science stuff is to get people to think and hopefully get their kids interested in science at school. This one thing when I was tutoring, uh, if I had any free time, which was very little, but if I did, I would get bored, and when I get bored, that's not a good thing. Uh, I would tutor, and the saddest thing that I had many students tell me was we would go over what they needed to learn and what they already knew, and I would tell them, you can do this. You just need to learn a couple of little things to do along the way, and you'll be able to do this. And some of them would break down into tears and say nobody had ever told them that they could do it. So encourage those kids out there. Let them know they can do it. some have to work a little harder than others, but they can do it. I kind of like math and science. Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine? And I'm talking high school kids, college kids, uh, and nobody ever told them they could do it. It just blows my mind. My fifth grade teacher was the first one to have me tutoring other students, and there was this one class clown cut up of a guy, and he would make jokes to kind of hide that he wasn't doing that well with math. And once I just showed him a couple of different paths than what he was trying to do, I mean, he was on board and doing great. Now, I don't believe in being Pollyanna and going, you're going to be able to do this no matter what. I tell people you can do this if you put in the work. I'm not a big fan of that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. You got to put a little effort in somewhere. If the birds didn't put you back to sleep, I'm sure that little monologue put you back to sleep. By George, I'll get you relaxed one way or another. I know, Mogs. I appreciate the laugh. don't know why, but in my chemistry classes, my stuff seemed to accidentally blow up. Yep. But it was a learning experience and very useful later in life. Oh, Moggs, when we talk later, I don't want to encourage kids out there to do this. I'll tell you about a prank you can pull on some people. Totally harmless. It'll cost you $1 or $2. Oh, Tina, literature. I can barely read. I can read math books and science books really well, but I think you'll like this one. Uh, there have only been a handful of books that I started reading, and they just pulled me in so fast that I had to read the whole book. It was just a handful. And were it not for my high school English class, the teacher made me read 2001: A Space Odyssey, I wanted to roll over and croak until I got out of the first chapter because it was so boring. And then when I got into the space travel part of it, I was all in, and I was very thankful. But boy, if I'd have picked that book up and it not been an assignment, I never would have read it. But 2001, 2010, and 2061, I'm pretty sure I still have those books and have read them. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to meander to the back porch to turn things off. So you got a couple of minutes to say bye to others in chat. Whatever you do today, be careful in the kitchen. We want you to be safe, no burns, no cuts. And we definitely hope that everything goes smooth for you this Christmas Eve. And I'll be live in the morning. I don't know how long I'll be live, but I know, but I'm out of milk, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get milk, and I'm gonna get out of there. I hope. Time will tell. Oh, we got overcast. It was partly cloudy. Now it's mostly cloudy. But it's so nice to have the birds singing, let me tell you. Yeah, no, I don't borrow stuff from neighbors. That encourages them to come borrow stuff from me. So, as I said, everybody be safe. And if I miss you guys tomorrow, I hope you have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And Santa's really good to you. He gives you really good presents and kind words, lots of kind words. You guys take care. There we go. I needed to learn which camera was getting used.